Happy Thursday! Are you guys ready for the best show ever? You're watching a very special edition of Date Night with Connie and Chrissy.
That's right.
Thursday tip night, where we give our own tips on life. And I'm here with my crazy... I'm Connie. I totally messed it up. It's all too
Forget about Connie.
The show. I'm Connie Henriquez, and I'm here with crazy Chrissy
What's
Bogue.
up? Happy Thursday.
How are we changing our routine up?
I know.
I'm all out of it now. What's
I know,
up
I'm
with
out
that?
of it. I walk in, the music's not on.
Oh, what do you mean? We were starving. We're eating pizza. Come
Giuseppe
on.
had the karaoke machine set up, though, that I got you guys.
He was singing a tune.
That's right. He put together our playlist. I'm very proud of Giuseppe for putting that all together.
We spent all last night doing Spotify playlists. Thanks, Rachel.
I love it. I know. You were texting me. You're like, what songs?
What's
that was nice. My sister acknowledges the dog. I do not.
Aw, he's our special guest appearance tonight.
Pumpkin, say hi to Grace. That's your girlfriend.
He's usually in bed right now, sleeping.
All right, well, let him be the co-host.
What? Get out of here.
Tell us about love.
Tell us about your dating life. Are you looking to date Grace?
Yes, he's looking to hump her. All right, well, that's what all the guys are looking to do. That wraps it up for tonight's tip.
I love it. So seriously, dude, we are really excited because this is our first date night tip night.
I love it.
And it's where we give back to our audience and we go over some tips that we have come up with.
That's right. Get everybody prepared for the new year.
Exactly.
That's when everybody starts going online dating, starting fresh. They're trying to find the one.
They're looking to starve themselves, start a diet, go to the gym.
Meanwhile, we just ate pizza and mozzarella sticks.
Exactly. And Tito's. Look, that's the best diet ever.
Washed it down with some gluten-free.
Exactly.
Vodka.
And I say we only do that on Fridays, but it's Thursday, so hey, whatever.
And now we're going to do it tomorrow, and we're going to do it Saturday,
New Year's Eve.
Oh my God.
What?
So yeah, it's the new year almost, and this is the time when everyone makes their resolutions.
Exactly.
All right, I'm going to get out there. I'm going to get myself going. I'm going to put my online dating profile on there.
So wait, now do you make resolutions?
No, not really.
I don't either.
I just feel like you always should be bettering yourself.
Right. I feel like
you should always be working on yourself.
And I think it's weird too on Facebook. People are like, "Oh, let's get rid of 2016, 2016."
Oh, I know. I saw that a lot.
I'm like, 2016 has been amazing.
Well, they were saying that because a lot of people just passed away in the last week.
It's called death. People get over it.
Hire Connie now. If you're depressed about someone dying, she'll just tell you, get over it.
I'm only kidding.
Go get a Tito's.
No, but I want to just say the point is, so many, like, think about it. The year's 365 days.
Yeah.
You're going to tell me your year was that shitty that you're focused on all the, I mean, come on. We've had our moments.
Of course.
But we've had amazing moments too.
Many.
And that's what we look at. So we look at 2016, we're like, holy crap, we did so much. We went to so many events. We had so much fun. We don't look at the little things.
Well, most people are focused on the negative. That's the problem. That's why that's where Date Night with Connie Chrissy comes in. We're here to motivate and give inspiration.
That's right. So this is what you have to remember. If you're going into 2017 on a positive note, you have to really appreciate what was so amazing about 2016.
Exactly.
Otherwise, 2017 will suck for you too.
And then we'll be sitting here saying the same thing next year. We're like, oh, look at all the people saying, goodbye, 2017, get out of here. Exactly. And we'll be having the same conversation again next year.
Exactly.
But that's what people love to complain. That's what I've noticed.
I'm going to say, thank God Betty White is still alive. Did you see that on Facebook?
No.
They're like, RIP, someone, I don't know who died.
R.I.P., whatever.
Yeah, R.I.P., whoever. Thank God Betty White is still alive.
Oh, my God.
Oh, jeez.
I can't. All right, well, let's forget about the negative right now.
Exactly. So anyway, we had a great year, and hopefully you did too. So, Bogue, tell us what our topic is tonight, because I'm super excited about it.
It's tips for finding love in the new year, because you and I love love.
We love love, and we love to love.
We love to love, and we love helping people find love, not only with themselves, but finding
with other peeps too.
With other peeps too. So I love this topic, and I love it's perfect for New Year's is right around the corner. Saturday is New Year's, and I think a lot of people who are lonely or single still, they're going to be wanting to find somebody for the upcoming year. So that's where Date Night with Connie and Chrissy comes in with our tips. If you follow our tips, you will find your soulmate by 2017.
Exactly.
Before the end of 2017.
Right. So forget about resolutions. And so what we want people to do tonight when we go over our tips is really think about kind of what we share. Because when you think about each tip that we give, it'll give you more insight to really have an amazing 2017.
I agree.
And really start to attract that person that you want. And I know Chrissy loves the word soulmate, and we all do. But think about it. You might have 20 soulmates before you find the real soulmate. So
that's a lot of busy nights, Connie.
I know, you're right. You're right.
Goodbye, soulmate number 1. All right, where's soulmate number 2? He's coming up next.
You're out. You're out.
Oh,
in fact, you're not a soulmate.
All right, well, we don't want that to happen for people. We want them to find the right one.
Exactly.
We want them to get away with the duds and just find the right person so they don't have to keep wasting time with these idiots. All right,
exactly.
So that's where we come.
That's right. So you ready? So first we want Pumpkin to relax because I don't know why he's so serious tonight.
Is he?
Yeah, a little bit. Seems like
Doesn't
maybe
he always look serious?
Maybe he's nervous.
He's probably going to piss on your lap right now.
He does not.
All right, so go ahead.
He's so well behaved.
Is he?
All right,
he doesn't bark like Grace does, which is unusual.
Wait, is Grace a barker?
Yeah. She's a chihuahua. She barks at everybody.
Yeah.
The mailman, everybody.
He's very well behaved.
Did you train him?
I did. Jeff trained him.
Oh.
That's right.
Wasn't he like 20? You're the whisperer.
We would watch the dog whisperer.
Wasn't he already 20 years old by then?
He's 21 now, okay?
Oh, whatever.
Don't. Why do you have to give it away? People think he's a puppy because he's so tiny.
He is tiny. Well,
and then I'm like, he's 19, people. Come on.
All right, well, let's hook him up with Grace. Maybe this is his year.
How old is Grace?
I don't know. Diana, write us and let us know.
Wait, we just saw candles on the cake. Wasn't she
you
just
did?
10? Didn't you just have a party for her?
I don't remember. I don't have a good memory.
We showed it on the show.
Was that a few months ago?
It was like 2 weeks ago.
Right, maybe she's 10. That's my niece.
I
love my niece.
What kind of aunt are you?
All right, fine. So my niece is going to date an older man. He's ready to drop dead. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so she'll take him. She'll go to the wake. All right, forget that. All right, he's too old for her.
She's 10. I knew
Connie,
it.
wow, you have good memory.
Right, so she's going to be the cougar in my pumpkin's eyes because Pumpkin's only 8.
Oh, I think you said he's 20.
Dogs don't even live to 21.
Just goes to show how much I know. All right, so she's a cougar. I like this. Look at him. Pumpkin doesn't seem caring at all.
I know. Come on, Pumpkin. Cheer up.
I don't think he's ready to go to bed.
That's going to be one of our tips, to cheer the hell up.
All right, so good. You got tip number 1.
So this is a really good tip.
And this is for men and women, obviously.
This is for men and women, but sometimes we reference men, when you're on a date with a man a lot, just because it's more natural for us.
Correct.
But whatever, you could apply it to men or women, same crap.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, so this is a really good one, and this is one that most people fail at. First one is, you have to make peace with your past. Right? So think about it. Like, what does that really mean? Because I know we meet a lot of people.
Yes.
And all they do is talk about their past.
Oh, my gosh. And on a date. Why do they do it on a date?
Right. And
stop doing that, people.
Right. And not even, and we're talking about relationships, but not even relationships, just life in general. People are so stuck on their past.
Yes.
And
let it go. Like the movie Frozen.
Is it? Oh, Let It Go. I never saw that movie, but I couldn't stand that song.
James could probably sing it for us. Can you do a little bit?
Can you do it on clarinet?
Come on.
Yep.
All right, start singing it a little bit.
Let It Go.
Look at him. Now he's shy.
He's a little shy.
Let it go. Can't hold him back anymore.
Right,
there you go.
That was great. All right.
That was our sidekick, James, singing us a tune.
Our views just went down.
The intro band. All right, so make peace with your past.
Yes.
So there's a couple of things that's involved with this whole thing. So it's so funny because when I meet people and we meet people together and we always say, oh, what was your ex-boyfriend like? You could always tell if they're still bitter because they always respond like, he was an asshole, or oh, I date whatever. You can always tell from their facial expressions.
Oh, he's a narcissist.
Right, and we always cringe because we're always like, ugh, they're not over them.
Right.
So the biggest thing you have to realize is, in order to have an amazing future, you really need to make peace with your past. And the way you do that is you have to really appreciate every person that you dated, and you have to find the really good qualities that you liked about them.
Okay. So write a list about it, should we?
Right. So you're going to write a list. So the thing is, what you're going to realize is you're going to write down take a piece of paper, you're going to write down every single boyfriend.
Oh.
Right.
That should be interesting. Grab a jug of Tito's when you do
exactly. You can do it, and you can even make it a girls' night. It's like a really fun girls' party.
And then burn it into a flame of fire.
Exactly. So what you want to do is you want to write a list, and you want to write a list of all the things you loved about all your boyfriends. And what it does is it forces you to realize qualities that you did like about them instead of focusing on the qualities that you hated about them, which I'm sure there's many, and I'm sure you focus on it, right?
I'm sure there's many.
Right, so you want to focus on what you love about them, and then from there you're going to see if there's any patterns. So once you do that, you're going to be like, wow, he was really affectionate, or wow, he was really successful. So you'll see, and you should give yourself credit, like, wow, I attracted that. Wow, I attracted that, which is great. And then you want to make a list of everything you didn't like about them. Okay. And you want to see if there's a pattern there too. Because if you tend to date needy guys, chances are you're pretty needy yourself. And I know girls and guys hate to hear that, but that's really the reality of it. Because you attract everyone that you date for a certain reason.
Okay. So it's teaching you something about yourself.
Exactly. So what you want to do is you want to find every good quality about your guy, take credit for it, and then you want to get really clear and appreciate them for what they gave you. And what they gave you is clarity.
All right.
That's it. Don't get
Exact
hung
clarity
up on
about
them.
what you do want and what you don't want.
That's right. Don't give them credit for having a crappy
Right.
past.
Exactly.
They want that. You don't want to do that.
Right, and it just makes it clearer for you. Okay, now I don't want somebody who's selfish in the next relationship, or I don't want somebody who is not affectionate in the next relationship. It makes you clear on what you want.
Exactly. So you should be able to do this exercise and walk away and say every guy I dated or girl was amazing because for whatever reason they made me really clear about the things that I want in a relationship.
I love it.
And then you just made peace with your past.
That's
Kudos to
it.
you.
Done. Burn it in a fire.
Then you can move on to step number 2.
Step number 2. Confirm that you're even ready to date. Because so many people go out there and they're not over their ex. Oh, I see that time and time again on online dating too, right? And then you're on the date with them and they're bringing up their ex constantly. It's like, why were you even, if you're not ready yet, if you're not over your past, like we just mentioned, then don't even be out there. Don't put yourself out there because then you're wasting the other person's time, I feel like. Don't you?
Right. And then you're going to attract the wrong person anyway.
Right. And if you're not having fun with it, a lot of people get, burnt out with online dating, then don't do it.
Right.
Try something else. We go out a lot. We go to so many events together. We meet a ton of people. So try something different. Go take, I don't know, a class.
Listen, you're skipping to way ahead.
Sip
It's
and paint.
steps.
Am I?
You're skipping the steps.
Well, all right, fine. Sorry about that, guys. But if you're not having fun with it, just try something different, right?
Right.
If you're dreading the process of going on online dating,
You're right. You're not ready.
You're not ready.
And don't do it.
And based on your reaction, right, you'll be able to know whether you're ready or you're not.
Right, because we meet a lot of people and they're like, oh, I'm on online dating, and they
Right.
roll their eyes. And we're like, oh, man, you're going to really have great luck with that.
Right, you're going to attract the wrong peeps.
Right.
And we don't want that for you in 2017.
No, because you want an amazing 2017.
That's right. We don't want to hear you complaining on Facebook by the end that this sucked and let's get rid of it and go to 2018. All right, we're sick of hearing you guys complain. So that brings us to number 3.
All right, so the next tip, which is a really good one, and we love this one, which every girl has to do before she meets her guy.
Uh-oh. What is it?
It's called You Have to Get a Life.
Oh, this is your favorite.
Oh, my God, right.
Famous phrase.
Exactly. So think you need to have a life, which means you need to be pretty cool. You need to be out there because when you meet a guy, you want to be super confident in who you are.
Exactly. And if you're not, how's the guy going to think that you're great?
Right.
If you don't think you're great.
Exactly. And this is the thing, right? When you go on a date and the guy's like, oh, can I see you tomorrow? Can I see you Tuesday? No, man. We need to I'm busy. And you have to really be busy. Don't do that nonsense like we read in the books, like, oh, as a girl, pretend you're busy.
Oh,
No,
right.
You really want to be busy.
Right. You should be busy. You have a life.
Right. And
You have friends. Go out with them.
Exactly. And what happens is this, if the guy doesn't call you, he's like, you go on a date and he's like, oh, I'll call you tomorrow. Most girls would sit home tomorrow waiting for the guy to call, and then they're depressed and miserable because Johnny boy didn't call.
Right.
But yet, if you had a life and you're like,
Great. Pumpkin's humping the rug.
He's not humping the
All
rug.
right. He's dragging his ass across our set. God.
He agrees.
Now he's humping my foot. God. I'll take it, guys. I'll take it. It's the most action I've gotten in a
I
while.
don't even know what I was talking about.
All right. Well, you said to get a life, and everybody should get a life. You said don't sit home. If he says he's going to call you
that's my point.
tomorrow,
Right.
and then he doesn't,
If you're out and about, you're like, oh my
wouldn't
God,
be
that dude didn't
depressed.
call. Oh well.
on to the next.
On to the next.
But so many people take it personally and get heartbroken over
They don't
it.
have a life.
Exactly.
Get a life, kids, and then you won't worry about
So
it.
get a life if you want to attract an awesome partner.
Right, and if the guy's really into you, he'll call. It's that simple.
Right,
Or
and you
girl.
want somebody who's doing, amazing things too and has a life.
Right,
Right?
right. I remember
So-
when I met Jack, we only saw each other once a week.
I can't believe that. Wow.
Yeah, because we were busy, he was busy.
Yeah, but how long did that go? You guys,
No, like it was a good couple months.
it was?
Well, 2 months, and then we saw each other more often, but we still didn't
You
see
really
each other
only
every
saw
day.
each other once a week?
Yeah, and then I loved and appreciated him even more.
All right, well, with the Get a Life, this is where I was saying about trying new things,
Ooh,
right?
yes.
Right? So you broaden your horizons, try new things, build your confidence.
That's right.
And you'll have so much more fun doing these things because it will build your confidence. And you'll be like, you know what, I'm friggin' awesome.
That's right.
I don't need to be waiting around for a phone call from these idiots that don't call.
Exactly. And you'll have more to talk about when you're on a date.
Right.
You ever go on a
Exactly.
date and you have nothing to talk about? Like, oh, what do you love to do?
Oh.
I don't know, watch Call of Duty.
No, play Call of Duty.
Play Call of
Not
Duty,
watch
not watch.
Call of
You're
Duty.
right. Play Call of Duty
Connie
with the
doesn't
kids
even
in
know it's a
China?
video game.
I did.
I did that once. You know what? I was very into Resident Evil. I would like email
Wait,
Japan.
did you have the headphones?
No, I never. No,
Oh, you
they didn't have that back then.
Oh, they didn't?
I don't think they had it back
they
then.
did?
It was a long time. It was like 2003. I don't think they
wow.
had that.
I didn't even know
but
it
I
was
did
around
email
then.
Japan asking when the next Resident Evil was going to be coming out because
No.
I already finished all of them and I was dying for the next one. All right, well, whatever, guys. I got a life after that. All right, so don't sit home.
Chrissy was single at that
All
point
right,
in time.
I was married. But don't
That's
sit
even worse. Oh my God, you were bored. Hence why you're not married anymore.
Exactly. So don't sit home and play or watch Call of Duty, as Connie likes to say.
Just do something that's interesting with your life and that's going to take you forward.
Right. Be clear about who you want to attract. Now, this is a good one.
This is a good one. I
Because
love
most
this one.
people don't even know what they want, and that's the problem. That's why they keep attracting all these duds
Correct.
or biatches for the men. Am I right?
Yes.
Most people aren't clear. So, what do you think? They should write a list about
Right.
what you're looking for.
I think that's a great idea.
And I don't think you should focus too much on, he has to have dark hair, he has to have blue eyes, she has to this, that, because then you're not going to be
You're
open
missing
to,
the whole point,
right,
people.
you're not going to be open to all the possibilities the universe has, right?
Correct.
All right. So we're going to get clear about who we want to attract, right?
Yes.
If we're not clear, we'll just attract a bunch of crap, and we don't want that for 2017.
Right. And think about it. How many times do we meet people?
Yes.
Because when we go to events, all the time people say, oh, I'm single. And
Yeah.
we love to hear that because we love to help people, meet
That's right.
people. But we'll always say, what are you looking for? And they give us the most, I don't want to use a word that's not appropriate, but the most ridiculous answers ever. And you could tell they're not clear.
Yes,
And then we say to them, well, dude, you're not attracting the person you want because you don't even know what you want.
exactly.
So you have to be really clear about what you want in a person.
Right. So spend time at home thinking about what you're looking for. You could compare. You could use that list that you did with the exes.
Exactly.
What were the positive things about my last relationship? All right. Well, I definitely want somebody who's affectionate. The last
Correct.
person wasn't. I want somebody who makes me a priority because the last guy was a selfish prick. All right. I'm not speaking from experience or anything. I'm not bitter at all. Go ahead, Connie. Take it
Let's
away.
go back to number 3, get alive. No, I'm kidding. I'm teasing. So, right. So get clear about who you want to attract.
Yes.
Because you'll realize how many people are not clear. Be clear about who you are.
It's a good one.
Right?
Yep.
And so
Most
think,
people aren't.
we are our worst critics.
Mm-hmm.
So we look at these magazines, we look at these gorgeous women, they have gorgeous bodies, perfect hair, perfect makeup, and we
Right.
compare, and I talk for girls, but same thing with guys, I'm
Absolutely.
sure. You compare yourself to these people. And so what happens is you feel bad about yourself, like, oh, I don't look like that, or I have cellulite, oh, I'm not, 100 pounds, oh, my, there's so many things that we're really critical about ourselves.
Yeah, it's true.
And what happens is if you don't appreciate yourself, and it means the simplest things. It could be that you appreciate the fact that you're tall, okay, or the fact that maybe you're funny, or the fact
That's
that
me.
you're
I got class
social.
time, guys. I hate to
Right.
keep bringing it up.
I
but
can't believe you didn't know that already.
Our date night listeners should know that by now.
You should know that, exactly. So yeah, you want to be really appreciative of the qualities that you have.
I agree.
Because when you appreciate yourself, someone else will. But if you
Exactly.
don't, and if you're critical of yourself, you're going to attract someone who's going to be critical of you as well.
We have a comment, by the way.
Oh,
Go
who
ahead,
is it?
comment.
Anthony Gagliano would like to let
Who?
everyone know that
Wait, is that
Anthony
Oh,
Gagliano-
that's my friend from youth group days. What does he want?
youth group? What? Did you smoke
I
some
was
weed
a-
then?
You're awesome, Vogue.
Oh, I love you, Aunt. Thank you. I've known
very
him for
sweet.
1,000,000 years. Wow.
Youth group was that long
Youth
ago?
group, yeah. It was fun. We used to do sharing circles.
Sharing circle.
And look, it panned out. Now
We're
I'm
still
shar-
we're the sharing
I'm-
circle
exactly.
right now.
We're sharing our life right now. Look at that.
Jeez.
What are the odds of that?
Exactly.
It always comes full circle.
So yeah, appreciate yourself and write a list about yourself and get clear
Yes.
about who you are.
You like doing that. You always used to
I
tell
do
me.
it every morning.
Write a list about your positive qualities, your top 10 positive
Right.
qualities, right? Before you go to bed or in the morning?
In
Should
the
we do
morning,
that?
as soon as you wake up.
In the morning, all right. And read it throughout the day.
You read it.
Remind yourself how great you are, because
what,
you are.
Right. What happens is when you do this list first thing in the morning, what? Oh, don't worry about that. Yeah. But
What do you
when
say?
you remind yourself first thing in the morning, the thing is, your thoughts, action, and behaviors for the rest of the day are all based on those first couple of thoughts that you have in the morning. And when
That's
you
right.
think about, if you're writing down the things that you love about yourself, and some people feel really uncomfortable about it. And it's like, hello, that's called life. You need to love yourself first.
Exactly.
So your whole day is going to be indicative of that list. So just think how your day is going to change and how your life is going to change when you focus on the good qualities about yourself. And everyone has great qualities. We just never pay attention to them.
And how can anybody else see how great you are if you don't see how great you are, right, Connie?
Correcto.
And I like that you put, if you love sports, own it. That's big.
Right, own yourself. Right.
Right.
Own, if you like Comic-Con, I don't even know. Is that
Oh, yeah, that's, I know, I never got into that.
Yeah, me neither. But own whatever, whoever you are. Be clear about who you are. If
Right.
you love butterflies, you love butterflies. If you love red hair,
Right.
you love red hair. Whatever.
Right.
Own it, dude.
Show who you really are. Don't hide who you really are, right?
Exactly.
So be clear about what you want to feel like in a relationship.
That's a good one.
I know. Be clear about the emotions, right? How important is that? That plays into the law of attraction, too.
Yeah.
If you don't feel the feelings of what you're wanting to attract, you're never going to manifest it.
You're right. And
So
people, I think that's the biggest thing that people miss.
That is the biggest thing that they miss. That is the secret. You have to feel it. You could think about it all you want and visualize, but if you're not feeling the emotion of having the partner now, having the dream job now, you're never going to attract it. Right, Connie?
And I will say, even like before I met Jeff and I was single, when I had good things happen in my life, in my career, in my head, I would say, wow, it would be so great right now. If I had a boyfriend, I'd call him up right now and share my news. And so in my head, I would say things like this, even though I didn't have a boyfriend. I was single at the time. I was happy. I was loving life.
Right.
But I would say, wow, this is the time I'd call my boyfriend. And I would just kind of put that in my head to really put that feeling like, how exciting would it be if I called my boyfriend right now and told him? How excited would he be for me? How supportive would he be? And
Right, you get into that feeling place of excitement, like it's already here.
Yeah.
And then the universe will present it.
On a
Like
platter.
maybe you're making dinner at night by yourself. Make a place for your future partner.
Right.
You don't have to actually put the food on it. Here, honey, you want seconds? All right, I'll eat it.
You didn't eat.
Oh, you're not really hungry? All right, I'll take your steak. But no, really. Or maybe don't sleep in the middle of the bed. Sleep on your side of the bed and leave the other side open for your future partner. Clear out your closet. Make room for the person coming in, right?
Right.
That's all getting into the pretending and the feeling place of it. So you attract it, right?
Yeah, and you feel the feeling.
And make a list, right? We make a list about how we want to feel. This
Yeah.
is all right. With this, you love lists.
Yeah, I do.
So make a list of how you want to feel
Okay.
when you're in the relationship with the person of your dreams. Who?
Yeah.
He loves who he is with all his flaws.
Who is it?
With all his flaws. There you go, Paul. That's
Oh,
right.
Paul?
Of
Do I know Paul?
course. He's my cousin in
Oh,
Virginia.
shout out to Paul.
That's right. Guarnol. Own it.
So, right, make a list. You want to feel adored. You want to feel like a priority. You want to feel loved, right?
And you want to feel supportive.
Supported, yes. Valued.
Supported. Yeah, right. So
Respected.
exactly. So if I was at an event and I had a boyfriend, how would that feel? It would be like he was helping assist us.
Right.
He would be supporting us in the sense of, helping us with what we needed to do.
Right.
And vice versa. So you want to really feel that feeling because I think that's
Absolutely.
most important.
And make a list about it.
And that's another
And
thing too.
focus on
People don't do that either. They don't really think about how they want to feel in a relationship because we both know we've been in relationships where you feel insecure,
Right, of course.
and that's torture.
Horrible.
That's more torturous than being single.
Right. Or where the person makes you feel like you're not even in a relationship with them. It's like you're in a relationship.
7 screens at a football.
Right. Exactly. But the person's more focused on something else, not focused on you. You don't want to feel alone in a relationship, so you got to get clear about how the person is going to make you feel, the person that you're wanting to be with for the rest of your life.
Right.
So get clear about that. All right, what's the next one, Connie?
I love it. And
Lie to
this
yourself.
is one of my
Oh.
favorites. It's called Lie to Yourself
Oh.
and Make Shit Up in Your Head. And this is
Just
my
like
favorite-
that.
Just like that. And this is something that people don't like to do, but I'm genius at it, and
Yeah,
it really
you are.
works.
You really are a genius at
And so this is what you want to remember. So many people use reality as Bible. Like, oh, I have to be honest. Oh, I have to say how I really feel. Oh, well, let me tell you, people, you're doing yourself a disservice. Because the more you make shit up in your head, the more it actually happens. So, for example, like I said, kind of
That's like acting as if,
acting as if, exactly.
which is another law of attraction tool that we live by.
Right. So when I said, when I was really doing well and things would happen, and in my head, I would make shit up. Like I was calling my boyfriend to be like, oh my God, do you know what just happened?
And on the other end, we were like, It was like, Chrissy? You're like, Chrissy, are you there? I'm like, hold on, Connie, I was drunk. I just threw up all the Tito's. What'd you say?
Right. Exactly. So you want to make stuff up.
Okay.
Okay, so envision how you want your life to be, number one. Number two, right?
Right.
Let's say you go on an online date and it sucks. Don't go home to your friends and tell them that your date sucked, because what happens is you're perpetuating online dating sucking. Just be like, hey, he was cool. Nah, I don't feel it.
Okay.
So what you want to do is you want to talk about the life you want, not the life you actually live.
Right.
Because what happens is, like I said, you make shit up. It really comes true. So just like us, when people say, how's it going? We're like, freaking awesome.
Right.
Okay, I didn't mention I had a flat tire this morning because who cares? I got over it. I'm here.
Hey, you didn't even tell me that. What the
No,
hell,
I didn't
man?
have a flat tire. I'm just saying.
Oh.
A lot of people, like, they'll
they
tell
really
you,
did? I
they'll
believe
tell you
you.
about their health issues. They'll
Right.
tell you about their problems. Meanwhile, every day is an amazing day. And the more you say that, the more it really happens. And I know it sounds really weird, but it's really true.
Right. People complaining, saying they hate being single. It sucks out there. There's nobody out there. If you say that to your friends, that again comes, oh my God, why is Pumpkin ruining our show? My nephew is ruining our show.
What kind of aunt says that?
All right. Now I forgot what I was saying. No, what I was trying to say is,
What were you saying?
I forgot.
Wait.
Great, thanks, Pumpkin.
Audience, were you listening? What were we just talking about?
Making things up in your mind.
Making shit up in your head. Yeah,
Yeah, but I had a point that I wanted to say.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Daydream?
I was saying,
No.
like when your friends are asking you, so how's it going? How's dating going? And
Great.
when in reality it's not going good, but you don't want to keep saying that because you're just telling, it's again the law of attraction. If you don't tell a different story, you're never going to attract what you're wanting to attract.
Right.
You have to tell a different story.
Right, you don't have to lie and say, oh my God, I met a most amazing guy last night. If
And
you
you
didn't,
didn't.
if he was a douche,
Right.
you might be like, yeah, he was cool. You know what, I'm not feeling it, but hey, you know what, I'm excited. I have another date on Friday.
Right. I got this
Make
blow
it
up
up.
doll waiting at home for me. I got the pillow. You know that pillow that's like the boyfriend pillow?
Wait, the husband pillow.
Oh, the husband
The
pillow.
husband pillow.
I got the husband pillow waiting at home for me, guys. Yeah,
Life is great.
Life is great. I can't wait to get his one arm around me. It only comes with one arm.
No, he has two arms.
No, I think it's one.
No, it's two. It's like,
Isn't it one,
oh,
guys?
it's two different things.
I'm talking about what am I talking about?
You're talking about like it's like a full like human body pillow.
It's a real human
and it has
body?
one. It only has one arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one
You're
arm.
talking about a husband pillow, which is like the
I can read my book to
What's
it.
that?
It's like a pillow that you've seen. It's
Does
just
he have
like
a head?
No, there's no head. There's no
Can I
head.
get Eric Decker's head on the pillow?
Sure.
All right, great. Then
Wait,
I'm
who's
purchasing
on
it.
your pillow?
It's an arm.
Is there a head?
No, it's just an arm. I guess I could print out somebody's face. I'm like, oh, honey, thanks for waiting up for
So
me.
now Chrissy's going to attract a one-armed guy.
Oh my
man.
God! But the point is tell a different story.
Tell the story and make shit up. Don't feel like you have to be so honest.
And this leads to our other favorite thing that you and I love: look for signs everywhere, right? Because the universe is always sending signs, but people aren't paying attention,
No.
right? Because they could be very minute, but people aren't paying attention. So this has happened plenty of time with me, where I've been in a negative place. I see a happy couple in a bar, and I'd be like, oh man, I wish that was me. It makes you feel bad. But now, after I learned about the law of attraction, I'll see a happy couple and be like, yes, it's on its way to me. I know that's going to be
Yeah.
happening. That was a sign that it's coming soon.
Exactly.
So you have to start saying that.
And
right?
you have to start appreciating, because A, if you saw it, that means that, wow, what's the chances that you would have recognized it? And then B, if you say, wow, that's so adorable. Yeah, if you acknowledge it and,
Right.
and you appreciate it, then it's on your way. But we know a lot of people that they look like, look at that.
Yeah.
Ah. And
Like,
it's
rent a room, guys.
Right.
I used to say that back in the day. Get out of here. Why are you guys here? Just go home and make out. Right?
Yes.
We've all been there and said
We've
that.
all been there.
But-
Before we knew what we knew.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's important to realize the signs. The universe is always sending you signs, right?
Yeah, so don't be a jerk about it.
And yeah, you wrote another example. If you hear someone's pregnant and you're wanting to get pregnant, take that as a sign that it's on its way to you. It's happening.
Right. Like, you ever hear, I used to hear this back in the day where someone would be pregnant and they'd say, oh, I don't want to tell Sally Sue because Sally Sue really wants a baby and she's going to be upset.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, my God. You need to ditch Sally Sue then. Like, what kind of friend is that?
You need to ditch Sally.
Right. And
Sue.
if you're pregnant or you know someone who's pregnant and you want to be pregnant, just take it as a sign like, wow, that's so exciting. Exciting.
Yeah, it's about to happen for me. Not me, literally.
He was like, what?
I hope not for me, literally. All right.
Paul Byer just cut his arm off.
What?
Paul Byer cut his arm off.
Oh, Paul. Do you want to send it to Chrissy? Because she's missing one now. Now she'll have two.
Meet me after the show, Paul. All right. All right, good, Connie.
The next one this is really good, and people don't realize the importance of this one, but happy is freaking sexy, people. It doesn't matter if you're overweight. It doesn't matter if you don't look perfect. It doesn't matter if whatever. If you're happy, that is sexy.
I agree. So many people are not happy.
And they have a puss on their face,
Yep.
and they wonder why they don't attract the person they
They
want.
look like, what's her name from Saturday Night Live?
Who?
No, my brother-in-law
Hillary
always
Clinton?
calls me when he does the womp womp when I say something negative.
Oh, yeah.
Debbie Downer.
Debbie Downer.
Yeah.
Of course.
Nobody wants to be out with that.
No, and you don't want to be out with that either.
Oh, you wrote it on you, Debbie Downer.
You like that? Be freaking out. No one has to be a Debbie Downer.
Wah, wah. Oh, sorry I was late for the date, but I almost got ran over by a Mack
I wish
truck.
you did, okay? Because then I'd be going home right now. Jeez.
All right, and then mine is once you are happy, be open. That's right, be open. The universe knows what you want. And if you're happy, the universe will give you opportunities for the relationship, right?
That's right.
So don't be whiny, don't complain. Be flexible and open, right? Change your routine, right? Stop doing everything the same way. You're going
right.
to keep getting the same results, right?
And that could be something simple as...
Just take a different route
Exactly.
on your way to work.
Yep.
You never know who you're going to bump into,
Exactly.
right? Stop in Starbucks or something for a tea. Maybe you never do that. I don't drink
Right.
coffee, so I would get the chai tea.
There you go.
But you never know who's online, or you never know who you're going to run into.
It's
Be open.
Go outside your comfort zone.
Right. But you have to
Sylvia.
But you have to take action. That's the key here, right? You can't sit home and hope that the husband pillow is going to come knocking on your door with his one arm.
Or my cousin Paul with his one arm. He's not going to be your savior, okay?
Exactly.
He's not.
You must take action, right? Little baby steps. It doesn't have to be, all right, so go ahead, Connie. What is what are we up to
I love
here?
it.
11. Oh my God, we're almost at the end.
Oh my goodness.
We're almost at the end, guys.
All right, so guys, once you're happy and you're open, okay, because first you have to be happy, because if you're happy, then you're going to be on the right attraction level, so you're likely to attract what you want. If you're miserable, you're going to attract, but you're going to attract shit, okay?
Exactly.
So keep that in mind.
Nobody wants shit.
No. So once you're happy and open, you're going to be open to all types of love. So if you're like, oh my God, I want to date Brad Pitt, okay, and you have someone else that shows up, don't be a jerk and be like, oh, he's too short. Oh, he has this.
Right.
Like, be open, because the universe knows what you want better than you do.
Right. And you might be passing up somebody really good just because your expectations in your mind were he has to be this tall, brown hair, blue eyes. Like, get rid of that.
Right. And we hear a lot of that. People say that.
Get rid of that list. Burn that list. That's
Right.
not the right list you want.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Because it might look different than it was in your head. The
Right.
person of your dreams is different than what you imagine in your head.
Right. Like, I know for
Always.
me, there were many times that I would have a guy and he was interested, and I'm like, no. And finally, I'm like, fine. And then I
Right.
realized after that relationship, like, wow, as a result of that relationship, I now realize that that's really important to me, and he showed me that. So even, like affectionate. Like, I dated this guy who was so affectionate.
Oh, right,
I
you were
wasn't
telling
really
me that.
affectionate. And then
I can't believe you weren't.
I really wasn't, no. And after a couple of months, I mean, it didn't work out because we evolved, and he's still a great guy.
Right.
But I remember after the relationship, I was like, wow, like, I love that part of the relationship. And had I not dated him, I would have never experienced that.
That's a good point.
So always look and
I'm
be
the opposite.
open.
I
mean?
like affection, and I seem to find the ones that are not. All right, but on to number 12. What are we up to?
I love it.
Okay, we're up to 12.
We're up to the freaking the last
Have
golden rule.
The golden rule. This is it, guys.
The
Pay
date night
attention.
golden rule.
Everybody listen up. Hold on.
Drum roll.
Wake up. Let's
If
go.
you missed everything, you better listen to this one.
Have fun and trust. All right? Don't take score every 2 seconds saying, where is he? Why isn't he here yet? Why is it taking so long? Right? Everybody is subject to doing that.
Yes.
Right? It's taking too long. If you're happy, right, and you created an amazing single life for yourself, then you will not be sitting around thinking, where the hell is he? Right? You'll
Right.
be out having fun like we do.
Exactly.
Interviewing celebrities, meeting all these great people that we've met so many people and made such great friendships over this last year.
Exactly.
People we never would have met if
Nope.
we didn't go out and about. So, just go out and have fun. That's just the bottom line.
Right.
And it'll happen when you're out having fun. And not
Exactly.
caring about it.
And Chrissy, what does someone do if they're not doing any of that? What do they have to go do again? You need
Well,
to
you
go
gotta-
back to step number
Oh,
3,
we
which
gotta
is
go to
get
step
a
3.
life.
And we got some side notes here.
Yeah.
I love the side notes.
And then we have some side notes, which doesn't really reflect anything except some important facts that you should know.
And what's number one, Connie?
Go ahead, you can do that one.
All right, don't be a negative Nelly. It's the same thing. Don't be a Debbie Downer. Don't talk negatively about your past ever. Oh my God, so many people do that on a date as well.
Keep reading.
Now, even if you were a total fuck
It's true.
That's your past, and you don't want to bring that into your future. Now, I just have a tip. When you're on a date with somebody, please stop bringing up people that you were in love with, and I hate that. Why do they do that? Just stop doing that. Who wants to sit there listening to you talk about another woman that you were in love with?
Right, exactly.
I don't. Do you?
No.
I never do that, by the way. I've never brought up my past unless the person asks me outright. And then
even if they do, I'm like, yeah, my past was amazing.
You try to
guy
move
I dated
over
was
it quickly.
great.
Just stop doing it. It makes the other person feel like, why the hell am I sitting here with you?
Exactly.
It seems like you're not over the other person.
And that goes back to,
what is it?
Are you ready for a commitment, or are you needing dating detox?
Right. Or are you looking to just horror around?
Yeah, exactly.
The town.
Around the town. And then our last side note, which is a really good one too.
All right.
Don't, and you kind of touched on this, but just to go a little bit more, because even if you do end up in a relationship, don't ever talk about your past relationships.
Never, or
ever.
Not in the beginning. Definitely not in the beginning.
No, never.
All right, never.
And the reason why no good comes of this, okay?
Why?
Because you want to learn about the person who they are now.
Okay.
And so, and I know I've been guilty of this too, and I'm sure we all have. In the beginning of a relationship, you're like, oh, I used to do this, and we used to do this, and we did this. And even, it could be anything. It could be anything from sex to like fun things. And what happens is, as your relationship evolves and you have fun and you really love that person, in your head are those memories that you're like, wow, I remember you told me this. And then it totally screws up the relationship.
It does. Oh, you used to
can't
do this
forget
with
that stuff.
Bobby Sue, huh?
Right.
Oh, how was it with Bobby Sue in my back?
Exactly. Why don't you do it with me?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, I thought you used to do that with Bobby Sue. How come you're not doing it with me now, huh?
Right. So talking about your past relationship is such a nightmare. Don't do it.
It really is.
Don't screw up your perfect relationship now.
That's it. I
love it.
I think that was a great list.
I thought it was amazing.
I think you guys are all going to manifest the love of your life this year based on our tips.
How could you not? Come on,
for finding love. If you know what we'll do?
What?
We're gonna post
Make it
the list
available
on our date night page. So in case you forget what we just spoke about,
you could download it.
Yeah, we're gonna have you download it. You could print it out and keep it on your nightstand and
read it every night.
Or maybe have the husband pillow guy read it to you at night, like I'm gonna do. Right, Connie? And don't forget to please go and like our page, Date Night with Connie Chrissy, on Facebook. And if you really get enough energy, please go to our YouTube channel and subscribe.
That's right. So we're really excited. We have a great show tomorrow night.
Yeah, we do.
Plus, for the new year, just so you know, our show will only be able to be seen on Date Night with Connie and Chrissy.
Yeah.
So please make sure you subscribe to our page.
Yeah, like it.
And that's it. And so thanks
Tomorrow night, who do we have coming up?
We have James Balsamo, who's an amazing creator of horror films.
Ooh.
And we're going to learn more about him tomorrow. We actually, Frank knows him.
Right, Frank the
But
Tank.
we actually, Jeff and I met him at the Chiller Convention.
Oh.
He's very involved in the horror scene.
Is that like Comic-Con?
It is, but for horror stuff.
For horror stuff. I love it.
Yeah.
So he's an actor and producer?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess he does.
Actor and director?
Good. You said, oh, wow.
And he's funny. Didn't you say he's a comedian?
First of all, you know, when you have a guest, you always hope they're funny.
Yeah.
Because it makes our job funner. Otherwise, if it's too boring, we're not good with boring and serious.
Yeah, we don't like that, guys.
Nah, we help it, but it's just not always easy.
Right.
So this guy is a riot. He's super funny. You guys are going to love him. So
I can't
tune in
wait.
tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Right?
8 o'clock. That's right, 8 o'clock.
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
And have a happy
Friday.
New Year. Well, we'll tell you that again tomorrow. But
Yeah.
don't forget, tips to finding love in the new year. It'll be downloaded on our website tonight.
Tonight? No, not tonight. Tomorrow.
Oh, all right, sorry. Tomorrow, me and Connie got to go drink a jug of Tito's. And that's it, guys. That's a wrap.
Have a great night. Thanks for tuning in.
Have a great 2017.
Yeah.